thank you once again to all of you for making this event a priority. We know that all of you have very busy schedules and you could very well have chosen to be somewhere else today. However, you felt this was important enough to give us your day and your time and your attention. And what we're looking for here is not just people that show up for an event. As it has been said around the discussions and the different tables today, we have reached a very interesting conclusion that we already know just by following common sense. Together we're strong. What a revelation. Together we are strong. Let me take that one step further, and this is something that I say in our commission, given that we are such a small team. Probably all we need to know is already out there. And my job is to bring it together. And your job is to take it forward. And that's exactly what we're looking to do here today. So as we are getting ready to embark in the next part of our time together, you are going to be sharing some insights, some experiences with your partners at your different tables. And probably you're saying, yeah, I've been to many of these meetings, they always want the feedback, and then what? Yeah, we did that 5 years ago, and then what happened? In the screen, you're going to see a matrix, and I want to give all the credit for this matrix to my dear friend, Rafi Rodriguez, who is sitting there in the back. He is the businessman, but he is thinking hard in every way. And the reason why I'm delighted to see Rafi here is because he's one of my mentors, supporters, and he's a strong thinker of possibility. And he has this innate ability of pulling things together in a way that are visually easy to understand. And as we've been talking about the next steps, I was going to spend a lot of time describing where we're going with this. He helped me put it together then. Basically, your job is to put all that knowledge that you have together, share that with the folks at your table, and our job as we're moving forward to plan next year's summit is to start filling in the spaces in that matrix. And you will find that there is a very clear relationship between the questions that you are going to consider at your tables and the different areas of importance that we're looking in the matrix. All of us have different areas of expertise. Some of us represent partners. Some of us represent the community. Some of us have a lot of information on one of these areas and not enough on others. So our goal when we move into the next section of our program today is to obtain some clear, specific guidelines from you as to where we're going with this. And our plan is to use this information not only to share within our Hispanic friends, which is what we normally would do, but I challenge each one of you to get behind us as we bring your voice before our legislature. It isn't right for us as a Hispanic community, as an immigrant community, as a New American community, to hold accountable our elected officials if we have not taken the time to talk to them and help them understand where we're coming from. And I know it is one of the greatest frustrations that takes place around the State House when our legislators are trying to make sound decisions that impact your lives, our lives, and they don't have the information to make those decisions. So they have to make do. They have to go with the best they can. And I am sure that they would truly appreciate hearing more from us. If you don't speak, someone else is going to decide for you. And I think it is time now for us to increase our civic engagement, to start working from the sidelines, to become part of mainstream, and to take in our hands the responsibility that we have for the state of Ohio, because it is the New American communities, Hispanics in particular, who are growing in our state. So this state, in a very short term of 10, 15, 20 years, is going to be in our hands. Are we preparing our youth to take charge of the future? That job starts today. So as you see our little, very humble matrix up there, please connect connect the dots, and we're going to leave this up there because as you're framing your discussions, realize that it is just not talking about one item. It is figuring out how do we fit all of this in the big picture. What role do I play, and how do we prepare with very specific recommendations to move forward? You give us the marching orders, and I can assure you that my commission, my board, and our team is going to do the best it can to bring those to a realization.